Streaming live already. Welcome. Today is fantastic feet and where to find them. So I'm going to get rearranged here a little bit. So today's fairly easy. The only thing you really need, realize that I don't actually have a golf ball, is a golf ball or such size toy. If you have really small feet, you might want something even a little bit smaller. You just have to play with it and see what's comfortable. And again, it's good to have different densities. So this one's a lot squishier. I can actually squish it, whereas on this one, hard rubber, I cannot. So, okay, so are you ready for some fantastic feet? So we're gonna go down because that's where your feet are, right? So here we go. Studio. And from down below. All right, so there's a foot. There's another feet. These things are fantastic, aren't they? Think about how much they do for you all day long. Your whole life, you stand on them, they walk around, they allow you to articulate and mobilize and run and walk and skip and whatever. So I'm gonna sit on this chair here, so ignore the chair. All right, so first thing you're gonna do with your golf ball is you're gonna put it under your foot. So there's knuckles right here. I want you behind the knuckles, underneath. So you're actually on the arch. Okay, maybe I shouldn't sit down. So if you actually look underneath, I'm in the middle right now to start. We're gonna change angles here, but it should be underneath and behind. So if these are your knuckles right here, stick that ball in and then lower that heel down, okay? So again, I'll be switching angles here. So I want you to go ahead and start with just curling the toes under, and then I want you to pick your toes up and spread them. Curl your toes under, pick your toes up and spread them. So we have all these intrinsic feet muscles that we want to, one, get loosened, two, we want to mobilize them, and three, we want them to get stronger. Okay, so we want everything to work together. So that's just starting that. So just down, up, and spread, down, up, and spread. Okay, so we're in the middle right now. Then I want you to take it over so it's underneath that big toe. Okay, underneath the big toe. And same thing, you're keeping your weight in your heel. So you have a little bit of body weight forward so you can curl and extend. Again, oops, let's go to this side. Curl and extend. Okay, so this is more about where the placement is. So, so that's what I'm showing you from this angle. As we get into other weeks and other days, I will change the angle so it's not just looking at the side of my feet. All right, so you also have a big toe tendon that goes under here. So if you really pull that big toe up, again, pull cautiously, you're gonna feel that stretch even deepen. Even if you did it without the ball underneath, you're gonna feel it stretch. Most people, that FHL, flexor hallucis longus tendon, is awfully tight. So this is a great one to do. Okay, and then we'll go to the other foot. So start off in the middle, behind the knuckles, weight is in your heel, and then curl and spread. Again, if it's not comfortable, move your foot around. We're not putting full weight into the ball. We want just a little bit here so that you can really stay focused and connected and really feel what's happening. Feel like you're doing your foot some good. Feel like you're getting some motion in there. Okay, curl and spread, and then you're going to take it and you're going to put it again underneath that big toe. Okay, so you're just under one bone now, and again, curl and spread, curl and spread. Okay, and release. So check in, see how the feet feel. So we have our most nerve endings in the feet, in the hands, and in the face. So think about when we put shoes on, we kind of start to deaden the nerves. If you're on concrete, which yes, that's this floor, we don't get a lot of feedback, but most other surfaces, you get a lot of feedback if you're barefoot, if you're not on the concrete, okay? All right, so for those of you that might have a bunion started, if you take this ball, put it in between both feet, go up just a little bit with the feet on the ball, and then again, do your spread. So the knuckles are on the ground now. But now you're getting into the lateral portion right here. You can feel it if it's tight. That is a little tender. That's a muscle. So we can get in there. We can release it. So it may be a little bit uncomfortable. You know what? It's going to start out that way. So just decrease your reps. So no more than 20 as you're getting used to this. It can be less. Just, I would say not more. If you need more, then we need to go do something else. All right. So that's number one. Second part of this is going to be working more on the plantar fasciitis, the bottom of your foot. That gets irritated and tight a lot of times. So it attaches on your heel. So now the weight is in the ball of the foot. Shift your weight back onto the heel just a little bit. Again, it's not 100%. All right, so now I want you to just rock the ankle. So the knee has to stay still. And I'm going to angle up just a little bit here. I want you to see what's happening. There we go. So a lot of people do this and they move the knee. I want that knee to stay still, and I want you to move the ankle. So the knee responds a little bit, but the majority of the motion happens here, here. Again, we're working on mobility of the ankle, helps mobility of the foot, right? Movement of the knee isn't going to do either of them, any good. So if that's a challenge with the ball, just do it barefoot as my ball rolls away. So you're just rocking the foot in and out. Toes should stay relaxed. Those two are trying to help. Okay, so you're just getting motion. And again, this is small. It's not a big motion. Okay, and then it's a good thing I have extra balls. Let's go to the other side. Oops, we are at the heel, in front of the heel. Sorry, behind the heel. Weight is in front of the heel. And again, do your rocking. Rock in, rock out. Again, motion is at the ankle instead of the knee. So this leg moves a lot better. I've been working on this one a lot more because of my knee issues. So this one has a lot more motion. So you can really see what's happening here. Notice the knee. It's going a little bit side to side, but where's most of the motion? Down here. Okay, so you're just getting that plantar fasciitis origin. Maybe it's because I was on a softer ball that worked better. I don't know. Let's try it on the other side. Okay, softer ball helps. So maybe the tennis ball for this one, if you're having issues getting that to mobilize. All right, so that's the first thing we're going to do. Let's get the toys out of the way for this. And then we are going to lie down on the ground, and you're going to put your feet on the wall. There we go. The hips and knees around 90 degrees. And I want you to feel the whole of the ball of the foot on the wall. Okay, so you're feeling your big toe, you're feeling your little toe, all of them on the wall. Watch your ankles, you're going to keep those straight, and then push the balls of the feet in, lift your heels off, and then slowly release back down. So lift and lower. So here we're going to change camera angle a little bit, so go for a ride. Okay, so here's my view right now. So notice the ankles are staying straight. Oops, my camera view may not be staying straight. So lift. So notice as you go up, your ankles roll out. There's one roll out, one roll in. So we're working on getting that stable and getting the, in particular, your soleus to do the work here. Okay, so this is all we're starting with today. We're starting to get that mobilization. So here's from the side what those feet are doing. You're lifting the heels and you're lowering. You have weight in the big toe and the little toe. Boom. And you're really getting that nice isolation work. Okay. So feel free to give me some comments in the feedback. Whoops. So feedback in the comments. There we go. If you have any questions. And so we'll start with this a little bit on Friday, and we'll add some more work. If you have a flat resistance band, that can be helpful. Again, not required whether you use the movements. You still get a lot of good out of the movements, even if you don't have the resistance. So have a good Wednesday, and I will see you guys on Friday.